Okay, now we are going to give the tour of hbwinc.com. Now, I know we've covered some of this already, especially in the free lessons where we talked about how to get signed up and all the paperwork. But what we want to do in this video is give you a general overview of the entire site very quickly so that you have a general idea of where to go to find everything that you're going to need. Now, what I recommend is that after you watch this video, you spend some time actually going through the site yourself, clicking on all the links and seeing to where they lead. There's a lot here, but in the same breath, there's not a lot here because it's laid out pretty good. So let's get started. Now, if you see the yellow ball here on your screen, that is my mouse cursor, and you will also see this pop up sometimes to highlight the cursor. And I'll use both of those throughout the video here to help you see where I'm going, as well as highlighting the screen. So here we go. Obviously, this is the home page here, and you see at the top, it's hbwinc.com. By now, you're familiar with that website. And when you get to the home page here, you'll notice that there are titles across the top. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and you'll also notice a general site map at the bottom of the page. So that is kind of the first level of where you'll find things in the site. These titles at the top and then this general site map at the bottom. So if we go to the About tab, you'll see there's a drop-down, a list of drop-down menus, and we're not going to go through each one of these right now, but what I'm going to do is give you a general idea of what they are. So Home obviously brings you to the home page. When you click on HBW Videos, it's going to take you to a page with a couple of videos, and you can click on these at your leisure. I'm going to just hit my, you'll see up here, I'm going to hit my back button. Back to About. So we did videos, principles and philosophies. This is a simple page that outlines, where HBW stands with regard to its principles and philosophies. And you're in the company, you should know these. What I recommend you do is just print this page out and keep it on your desk or keep it in your business log so that you're familiar with these. It's not something you're going to learn quickly, but by looking at them every day, you'll start to learn what this company stands for. Now, obviously, this should have been done in your due diligence on HBW, but if not, now's the time to do it. Print this page out right now. Back to the About. We'll go down to principle. Okay, we did principles, corporate team. This talks about everybody running the show. Barney, the CEO. Raymond, the basic advisor to HBW. Dan Ward, the CEO, and Joe Bonanno, Senior Vice President. Very impressive guy if you ever get to see him speak at the conventions. Very impressive man. Continuing on, Look Who's Talking About Us is just a page of people who are giving input about HBW. If you're in this industry, you probably recognize some of these names. If you're not, you'll get to know them fairly quickly, but they're just talking about HBW. So back to the About tab. HBW Gives Back is a link to charity stuff that HBW does. And then HBW in the current economic climate talks, is basically a Q&A. So that's the About dropdown. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Build. And that brings a drop-down menu here for Why Build with HBW. So we'll click on that, and it just simply says, and we're going to go through this page actually in some detail in a later lesson, but the actual compensation, why you should look at HBW with regard to compensation. It goes through all of it right here. Back to the build title, How to Change Your Business Life is a very well-written article by Barney on exactly what it says, changing your business life. So that is the build tab. Next is products, and you can see every product that we offer is here. Now, each of these pages will have a variety of links, and I'm not going to go through every one because I'm going to leave it up to you. But this is a great page for you to learn about our products, as well as when you're talking to people for recruiting, you have this page. You can go here and show them, hey, this is what we offer. And when you get through the academy, you'll understand, hey, look, you could sell a debt program. You don't need any licensing. You just sign up. Or you'll be able to say, hey, we offer fixed annuities through CMIC. See, if I click on fixed annuities, it tells you everything about fixed annuities that you need to know to actually sell a fixed annuity. I mean, everything. So, there's a day's worth of studying right here, and I'm not going to go through it all, but I'm just trying to show you that you need to learn this for yourself, but also this is a great page for when you're talking to potential recruits about what we offer. So that is the products title. Events brings up it brings up all the current and some past events, so that's there for you to look at. Awards and recognition is just naming everybody, the top producers basically in all the different categories. Pretty cool. You should be up there one day soon, right? Back to the event's title, there's contest, which talks about the running contest. You can see right now we're doing the 2010 Leaders Conference. I'm just going to click on that. Here's where they're going. I hope you could make the next one. And anyways, that's the events under contests, or rather, I think that was contests. I forget. Let's see, awards. Yeah, that was contests. And then incentive programs, the last link under events. There's the $100,000 Ring Club and then the Centurion Club, and you can learn about both of those on your own. So that's the events title. Compensation. This is kind of similar to the products tab, where I'm not going to go through everything, but I'll just show you, or show you rather, how this title works. Every product we sell, this is where the compensation is outlined. So let's just click on life insurance for fun. And every product has its own comp schedule, as you see as I scroll through these. So if you were selling an American Amicable, you'll see right here, whoops, American Amicable policy, and it was a easy term 20-year policy, and you were an agency manager, you would make 60%. And so this is where you're going to find the compensation for all of the products that, all the life insurance rather, that HBW sells. So I'm not going to go through every one. It's up to you to do that. But there's where you're going to find the comp for every single product. Sign up. We've gone through this tab already in course 1. So we're going to skip that. The business pipeline, we're going to devote an entire couple of lessons to this. But the business pipeline is essentially where you're going to actually do all of your life business. Everything from running quotes, which you'll see right here, learning about final expense insurance that we can offer here, getting the apps and forms, following up on your business, learning about the carriers. Sometimes your clients ask, hey, what's this carrier rated? Here's where you'll find it. Underwriting requirements for each carrier, you know, height and weight tables, as well as, you know, what qualifies them for different rate categories. Life product details, underwriting search, paramedical exams, and then there's some exterior links. I'm not going to go through all these. The purpose of this video, again, is to show you that these are the places you need to explore. So again, we'll have an entire couple of videos devoted to the links on the business pipeline, because this is, you're going to spend a lot of time at the business pipeline in this business, okay? Next is contact us, and that just takes us to a page where we could write an email. But if you're part of HBW, you'll be more interested in this section, which is log in, register, and that'll bring you to a page. Once you're a member of HBW, you'll get a username and password, submit, and this will bring you into some very cool things you can do with regard to processing your business. You can follow your commission statements here, follow your hierarchy here. You'll see your downline, upline recruits, and your downline by carrier. Follow your production here for your team, as well as promotions. Upload files here. Let's see, forms. We can get any forms we need here with regard to life insurance. You know, if you can't get them on the business pipeline, you'll be able to find them here, as well as annuities, brokerage, long-term care, etc. Accounts, where you can change your password, update your information, and contact. You notice on the first contact page under the public section, it was just basically a form. But once you're able to log in, you actually get the actual numbers and email addresses to everybody. So if you had a question about an American General policy that you had just submitted, look, here's where you would find it right here. Terry's who you'd write to. She's the new business manager for ING and American General. So this is where you'll actually find the exact people you need to write to for different things. Pretty cool. Again, contact on the non-public side, because we're logged in. And then, of course, the log out, where we can go back to the public site. So that is a general overview of the HBW site. Again, titles across the top. You should spend some time going through those. And then the general site map at the bottom, spend some time going through those. Now, one thing I forgot to talk about here, back to the login register, now that I think about it, I'll log in again. A bunch of really good links on the right-hand side here. So these are kind of, just like it says at the top, field bulletins. Current things that are going on or happening at HBW. One here that's kind of neat is, let's see if I can find it real quick. Let's see, personal contact information. I might not be able to find this fast. I don't want to waste too much time looking for it. Well, it's not there that I can see. So anyways, I don't want to waste your time looking for it here. But anyways, the point is that there's a bunch of really cool links on the right-hand side of the non-public section. So go back to log out. So again, that's the HBW site. And I recommend that you need to spend some time going through all these different titles and links and seeing where everything is. And then here's the site map at the bottom. You're not going to learn this overnight. Using this site to its fullest is really just going to take time and practice, which is you using it. But again, most of your time will be spent here at the business pipeline. So that's the HBWinc.com overview, and that should help you begin to really take off with regard to the actual nuts and bolts of your business.